Irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, affects up to 55 million Americans and mostly women. Now, the causes are unknown, but 6 has activated the On-Call network to help you learn more about IBS. We're joined now by Dr. Becky Lemann. She's a gastroenterologist from West Jefferson Medical Center. It's great to see you, doctor. First of all, can you explain irritable bowel syndrome and the symptoms associated with it?
Sure. Irritable bowel syndrome is a chronic, non-life-threatening condition of the digestive system. There's no single identifiable cause for irritable bowel syndrome, but it does tend to affect many people, and most commonly women. The symptoms can vary widely, but most commonly you see patients complaining of abdominal pain and an alteration in their bowel habits, whether they have diarrhea or constipation or a mixed pattern of diarrhea and constipation.
How do you treat it?
Well, there's no cure for irritable bowel syndrome, but we do just address the symptoms. Obviously, you can't treat a patient with diarrhea the same as you would treat a patient with constipation. Along with addressing symptoms, we also try to adjust lifestyle issues if we can, including diet, exercise, and just life stressors, because we do know that stress does tend to exacerbate irritable bowel syndrome.
And you mentioned that sometimes people might believe that they have IBS, but it actually could be something worse. What might other symptomatic problems mean?
There are several signs and symptoms that should not be confused with irritable bowel syndrome. This would include anemia, bloody or greasy stool, diarrhea that wakes a patient up at night, pain that prevents a patient from falling asleep or wakes a patient up at night, fever or unintentional weight loss. These are all much more concerning symptoms that should be evaluated by their gastroenterologist, because they could be signs of inflammatory bowel disease or even an underlying cancer.
Yeah, some good information. Thank you, Dr. Lemann, for that. And you guys at home can watch more of our on-call segments online anytime, and that is WDSU.com.